So season 3 jump rope, this is now the 5th official game that I completed. And so the first line says players enter the room, and it's introducing the players. Then the second line, it says that the players must volunteer or must decide amongst themselves the order sequence. And this is actually very important because those who died would be those who actually crossed the bridge first, and then those who survive are those in the back of the order, sequence order. And then as they cross the bridge, I have the program that each cell, so the leading player generates a number between 1, 2, 3. 1, it would fall to the left side, and then 2, it would stay in the center, it will move forward, and then 3, it would fall in the right side. And then I think in my prior testing, so many players had fallen on the same cell, so that I actually changed that so that there's only one. It will only each death cell, left or right, will only occupy one player. So now it's what happens is that it avoids a situation in which so many players, because the generator keeps generating either 1 or 3, and then everyone is like piling up in the same cell. So now, as you can see, it actually piles in just one cell and then moves on. And if it generates the same, so that if it generates, like for the next player who hadn't fallen, if it generates the same death cell that's already been occupied, it will just move on. It will move on to move forward. And actually this way many more survived, because I actually have in one of my tests only 3 people survived. But then I also did add a code, a condition that says that if the survivors are less than 7, so 6, then it will just return 2, so that it keeps moving forward. So we do have at the very least 6 people. But then but my new conditions of my new formula, it is actually consistently produced like over 10, which there's only one last game, and there's like one person, so but it's alright. At least many did die. It's just that not a lot compared to my prior testing, so but it is less than 20. So there are several who did die, and I think in the last Squid Game there's less than 10, but it's okay.